And it continues... Maybe. Anything. What is happening? I'm too close to the camera. It's upsetting me. What is... Well, I don't look like I'm moving at a quarter frame a second now. So, that's something. Maybe? Whoa. Holy shit. We're in the Matrix now, sir. What is happening? Okay. Also, I have to remember there's gonna be like a lag thing between chat, right? I don't know how any of this shit works. Whoa. Anyway. Does it? That's actually good. I was using my shitty Wi-Fi earlier, and I am now trying it out. Using my, like, mobile hotspot or whatever to see how that works. So, it was completely useless a second ago, so. Obviously, I'm sure that hotspot shit will deteriorate like crazy eventually, but... Well, as long as you're used to it. I don't know what the fuck's going on. I don't know why I did this, to be fair. I'm just fucking around with things. I was really hoping our, like, new internet, it's the same internet, but it's slightly different, would maybe work a little bit better. I don't know about that. But it feels weird because I'm just staring at this fucking, like, page that has all the stuff in it, and it's confusing. So many numbers and also some letters. And a big idiot on the screen. I don't know what that means either. It's great. That's the thing is, and I have OBS here, which is the thing. I am glad that seemingly it's a really weird thing to do when you aren't used to. Yeah, totally. Yeah, like I have a weird enough, difficult enough time just in like the Discord talking to people. This is an extra level, and I'm not doing anything, and I have no intention of doing anything at the moment. But I can imagine that would just be even weirder, you know? You should remember that I don't just look at the chat, I can look at the camera. Hi, how you doing, everybody? You? You're everybody. Okay. This chat doesn't seem to work on this. That's weird. It was working earlier. Well, it worked when I wrote something. If I write something, it will work. I like Selene a lot. She is very cool. Very cool. And she is a dragon who plays Apex and stuff. Yeah. Rad. Get it, girl. Woohoo. No, that says who. Woohoo. Nailed it. Pizza. I actually see your Discord message just came over recommended, which is hilarious. See, that was the thing I was worried about too. Is I had a feeling this was going to be thrown up in people's recommendeds, and I just wanted to not scare everyone. The boy, the other boy, multiple boys. We have so many boys. I wish I had a better setup though. Like in a lot of different ways. It's all bad. I don't have internet that's good. Don't got monitors that I would like. My eyes are broken, so I can't fucking read shit down on my laptop. It's all bad. My face, like there's a lot of reasons why it's not good. It's interesting though. Why do I have this? Get off my screen. No one likes you, battery saver thing. I am glad for one thing. I am glad that my fan doesn't seem like it's just a horrible hurricaneous nightmare. That's not a word, but if it was a word, it would be a very cool word. From what little I got to see of the thing that popped up for the first test that I did. Which I mean could be whatever you want it to be, so don't worry too much about doing good or bad. It's all you, and that's where. Well, I appreciate that, sir. I appreciate that. I really do. It can definitely be bad, though. I saw that first attempt at this. I was running at literally 2 frames a minute. It was it can be bad. There may or may not be a third person that I now know exists. Unless the fan was on till you mentioned it. Oh, well that's good. That's really good. Because it's loud as fuck in this room. Even with my headphones. So I'm really glad the mic is really good and it doesn't pick it up. It's positive. It's doing a buffer thing on there, and I don't know if that means it's doing it for you, if it's just for me. I don't know what any of it means. It's a fucking mystery. Balloons! I saw there's balloons. It's a thing on Twitter. Anyway, you can hear it, but it sounds... Okay, right on. I'm also curious. It does seem like the mic is working alright. I have it in a weirdly different position at the moment. For one, it's upside down. I don't know why I did that, but, you know. I just wanted to be edgy and cool. Which is a thing that people do. PowerPoint edition. Nice. It's my favorite kind of stream. Ahoy! How we doing there? This is fun. It's weird and it's silly and it's stupid, but I'm appreciating getting to actually talk to you guys like this. It's kind of interesting and different. Again, weird. But cool. What are you wholesome bastards. Thank you. You're wrong. But thank you. I appreciate it. It's also really nice, too, because... again, I haven't fucking put anything up in the channel in like a month. So, maybe 2. So, like, it is kind of nice that I can kind of sit here and do this for a minute. I do got work here sooner than I would like, but, for just kind of a test, it's fun. I like it. Again, I don't know if I'd ever actually be able to do anything with it without fucking somehow getting better internet. And while I might be a time wizard, I'm not just like an internet wizard. I'm actually profoundly bad at the internet, as we've noticed. I need to look at something else that isn't just this fucking screen, though. I need... Can I... Nope. You... Move. You... This chat thing for OBS still doesn't work. I don't know what that's about. It was working during the test, but I don't know what it is now. So now I think it's just making fun of me. It's just sitting there laughing at me. Uh-oh, did I break it? You just closed a dockable window. If you would like to show it again, use the docks menu on the menu bar. Neat. It's true. I imagine, like, instead of, like, belts and, like, kung fu and shit, martial arts, I don't know where it fits in, but, like, they have belts. I imagine... You made my heart skip a beat, Zach. Anyway, I imagine for the different tiers of wizard, you have different hats. I like to believe that. It means I would have to eventually replace this if I ever got to some other tier. But, it's totally worth noting Selene is absolutely 100% my fucking wallpaper background right now. And it's pretty fucking great. And I'm just staring at my desk. I got quarters. I got a quarter. I got another quarter. Of course she is. You know what's up. And another quarter. And a fucking British pound? What the fuck is this? I don't... Oh. I was filling my vent. Call those floor quarters. Those are the ones that you get after working at the bar from all the people just dropping fucking quarters on the ground. I tend to do that to people. We know. You stunning bitch, Zach. You beautiful bastard. Well, there's a black screen because I'm that. Understandable. Sometimes you just gotta be, again, edgy as fuck. That's weird. My fucking rings don't even fit my fingers anymore. That was a weird thing I didn't expect out of the weight loss. It's just a totally random. I'm just picking up shit off my desk, but it's just one of those weird things I have noticed. I can't wear any of my rings anymore. They don't fit my fingers because they're not as fat as they used to be. Getting more like spider fingers. My brother has spider fingers. No, don't close that. Mitru, don't yell at me. Please don't. You didn't! Oh. Oh, because the streaming thing pops up, it replaces Mitru screaming like an adorable banshee directly in my earballs. It's great. I mean, it's sad because the Mitru would be good. But it would be really startling if that happened while I was doing this. Let's see. More like... anyway. The joke didn't make any sense. Fucking... Okay. If I reopen the chat thing. Still nothing? Hates me? Cool. Great. It's fair. That's fair. That's fair. Lemons. I want to keep testing chat stuff. Hi, how we doing? What's up, Will-chan? Will-chan, my one man. This... It doesn't work. Yeah, the OBS thing doesn't work. It was working earlier, which is weird. And now it's magically not working. So now I have the YouTube stream thing. We'd like to figure out how that works. Lemons are great. We like lemons here. Zesty, fresh as fuck. Hey. Stupid. So how are you guys doing today? I could probably have more of a, like, an actual worthwhile conversation of some kind here. How's the day been treating you? I know it's been kind of a shitty week in a lot of different ways. So, hopefully, today is a better day than all the days that haven't been good. Which is a lot of them. How's your life, Shannon? It's okay. A little messy, but I'm all right in the end. I'm not dying. Again, it was a pretty frustrating and painful week on a lot of different fronts, but we're doing this. This is cool. This is fun. New Pokemon stuff, so that's dope. There was definitely other things, but I don't know what they are. Right, aside from getting your ass kicked by the ice twice, I'm at least glad that you're better on other fronts there, my man. My king, my boy, my lad, my Yuri-loving friend. Well, now I can't see anything. How many fingers am I holding up? None. I know because I was the one who was doing it. It wasn't because I could see it. I can't see that I wasn't holding. I was also cleaning my glasses, so that would do it. At least we still feel the pain. It lets us know that we're alive. Or some bullshit to make us easier to get through it. You've been on that Elden Ring? I am not a Souls-like guy. I'm kind of mouthy when it comes to those. So I don't know if that would be my thing necessarily. It could be, maybe. It probably isn't though. More power to those whose it is though. Seriously. Yeah, Souls-like stuff is not my thing. Code Vein was about as close as I got, and I got about halfway through that game. I assume. I always think I'm halfway through a game. I'm almost never... Jump King Shannon win. I actually, just before this, watched Callie's speedrun of that. That was an experience. Thankies. Yeah, I don't know if it would be enjoyable to watch me play like rage games and stuff. I've never really just sat and played them. Like that's not my it's never really been my forte and stuff. Never finished the original Dark Souls. I never got past like the first boss. I got to that and I was like, "Nah, I'm done. I'm good." I just like, fuck this. This is not for me. And that was after I came back to it the second time around. Because I couldn't get past like the first like 2 skeletons or whatever the fuck. The first time I ever picked the game and I was like, this is terrible. I hate this. Came back for that and I was like, okay, maybe I kind of never mind. I still hate this. Again, more power to those who like it. I know a lot of people really like those games, but I don't. See you play Cat Mario. I feel like I do know what that is. Do I? Is that? I think I actually do know. Isn't that the one? Didn't Matsuri play that? I think she did. I feel like that is the case. Yeah. That's like one of the first ones I ever did see. That looks like hell. I want no part of that. Yeah, as I do understand it, the skeletons are like, hey, maybe don't go this way. Which I found out eventually. Didn't make it much better, though. The save points are so far apart. I mean, I have raged at games before. But I'm not an insanely ragey guy. Like, I will... Toxic Shannon. Yeah. But yeah, I'm really not. Like, I'll get frustrated as much as anyone. Especially, like, if I get stuck on a boss in a game. I'll just sit there and just kind of seethe. Like, I don't get shouty or throw away. I will occasionally just, like... And but that's kind of all I do. Like aggressively mutter some shit to myself. But that's about as far as it goes. I'm also one of those people though that when I do that against like a boss, I'll do that and just boil inside and freak out and lose my mind inside, and then I'll finally beat them and I'll just lose it and just be taken out. Just immediately go unconscious. I'm spent. I've definitely had a few boss fights like that. Raging about anime. I was gonna make a reference to me raging about something, but it's very rare. I'll rage about Yuji. I'll do that. But I haven't seen the anime for that, so it doesn't really... know if it counts. You get a fucking haircut, too, at some point. Oh my god. Personally love getting your ass kicked countless times. Oh, I know you, Zach. I'm very aware of you enjoying getting your ass kicked. You can't stop talking about it. Again, I like that overcoming the challenge too, but I think there's a lot of other things for Souls games too, is like just the general vibe and tone of it is not something I'm super big on in general. They just kind of come off as really boring in a lot of ways to me. I don't know what it is. Like, they feel empty despite the fact I know there's a bunch of shit in them. But just like, yeah. It just, I don't know. For whatever reason, one of those things. Again, one of those things I kind of liked about Code Vein is because that game felt like it had a lot more personality. I'm sure it was an inferior game in a lot of ways, but it had cute anime girls. What the fuck do you want from me, man? Well, I definitely do have some stuff I rage at. There's some stuff I can encounter on Twitter every once in a while that's just like, oh, cool. This makes me want to drive a railroad spike through my brain. I could see becoming a yelly boy because of this. What should I do for food tomorrow? Not exactly Sunshine Fest. Yeah, they feel very lifeless to me in a lot of ways. And don't get me wrong, that's kind of the point, I suppose. It's like grimdark zombies and skeletons and demons and it's, yeah. Cute anime girls make literally everything better. This is canon. This is fact. All of the world's darkest, most terrible things can be solved via waifus. If someone tweets that Michiru's not best girl, well, then we burn them as a witch. That's what we do. Why so specifically a railroad spike? It's just a really good mental image, isn't it? It's just it evokes. Like, you can just, it's very fun descriptive language. I love it. You can be a masochist and wholesome, Zach. Calm down. I assume. You can't be a sadist and be a wholesome person, though. That's true. You can't do that. Which is why Louise is not a motherfucking goddamn wholesome person. And he's not watching this. No one tell him I said that. Man hates me enough. Right, a wholesome S just doesn't sound right. I mean, a wholesome S is like S for Shannon, maybe. You know me. Just so wholesome. A lovable little romantic scamp. That's what I am. It's Kazuki. I wouldn't know. Apparently you can. Also, I would like to point out, yeah, like, so, I don't think it's gonna come as a surprise to anyone that, like, I'm not finishing the rest of Grisaya. Like, it officially did get moved to, like, the finished, thing. I still intend to play, what is it, the spin-off. I really want to see Horimiya. I still haven't seen it, and I would really like to. I still want to play the spin-off. But, yeah, basically the other day, I was me and Jeff kind of came to like, you're never fucking doing this. Do you want to know how it ends? And he just became like a good 20-30 minutes of him desperately trying to explain all of that shit to me, and it was a journey. That's yeah. A journey. That's how I'll describe that. I'm gonna assume that the sarcasm was to the me not finishing that game. Watch it immediately. I would like to. I very much would like to. I think it would be a great one of those great shows to honestly use as maybe a jumping back in point to actually watching shit. Again, to actually get stuff going on the channel again. I have to imagine that would probably be a pretty good one. As far as I know, it's not super heavy emotional. So another plot, all the major roots then. I more just know the general idea of how it ends. I actually know next to nothing about Kazuki. Except for what I've seen in CGs. Because I've basically seen all the CGs now. I know very little about her, actually. But for the sake, just to mess with you, worst girl. You know, feel good anime. I figured it seemed like it would be a really, Horimiya would be a really good feel goody sort of thing. Just kind of some wholesome romance. Dress Up Darling is also one I would very much like to see. That was another thing I talked to about with Jeff. He was like, "Do you want to watch that?" And I'm like, "I mean, kind of, yeah." And fucking Amelie is in it and shit, and like it looks cute. And he's like, "Yeah, it's kind of lewd, but yeah, it's good." I'm like, I'm okay with that. Literally nothing heavy about Horimiya, just very romance comedy, very good, awesome. I would totally be down to watch that. Yeah. Finishing K-On! Would be... Yes, that would... that would probably be a good one to get back to, too. Again, because that's another really light one. Like, again, that and Non Biyori, there's no reason I shouldn't have been able to jump back on those yet. Okay, maybe there's a couple reasons why I haven't, but, you know. Here was the last time I've made one of their... What fucking time is it? I got probably like an hour and a half. Probably got about an hour and a half till work. Bet you that'll be right around the time I start getting tired too. Because I've been up since fucking... 8? I want to say around 8. I want to say we got up around 8. Because my alarm to get breakfast didn't go off till 9. It was a little later, so I'm assuming I got up at 8. Sitting at a hearty midnight. A new Non-Biyori OVA. That'd be fucking dope. Thinking about how as much of that is the goddamn one. That's so wholesome and wonderful. I adore those beans so much. That's great. Oh my god, I already forgot that Spice and Wolf's coming back. Oh my god, yes. Again, it's been a difficult week. There's been a couple of things here and there, just wholesome goodness and wonderment, and... Speedrun Solitaire? Oh yeah, totally. Do I have... I have to have Solitaire on this fucking thing, right? What fucking computer doesn't have Solitaire? None. That's which one? I don't see Solitaire on this. How does that work? Did I kick it out? Probably. I love when I download games onto like my computer or onto my Xbox or something like that, and then just Zach, you know I can still read the Discord, right? Like, I can read both these chats, you son of a bitch. I will strike you, sir. Drop Spice and what? You fiend! You absolute monster. It's not gonna be everyone's thing. It's weird. I don't really ever see anyone considering like holo being the reason to drop it. It's more like the economics of it all or something like that. But I'm judging you harshly, but you know, to each their own. You can be wrong. Revenge. Revenge for what? What did I do? I didn't even do anything. I'm being revenged upon for being beautiful, I assume? Delicious, lukewarm water with just an itty bitty bit of tea left in it. So, water with the itty bitty bit of leaf. I was trying to think of a good word for that and I couldn't figure it out, so. Oh, I did call him Kazuki worse. That did happen. You need to understand that I live life every second at a time. Like I don't know. Like I forget things instantaneously. I've already forgotten what I'm doing. What's this right now? Personally, like the economics part, maybe the last senior architect. Get more from senior girl, maybe the sign of maturity. Yes, you're getting too old for these sassy anime girls. Yeah. You are missing out, I will say that though. Holo's fantastic. She is sassy as fuck though. I will give you that. And occasionally bitey. See, she gets bitey sometimes. But like worth, kind of, right? Just gonna casually browse Twitter in the background. It'll be great. That'll make for a magical experience. The Boy. There's another The Boy. Also, it scared the shit out of me when you were all done up differently, and then I remembered, oh right, you are like a mod. We haven't had mod issues on the channel, and like the comments or anything like that in a long time, so. I am still really mad about that last spoiler I got, too. I keep being reminded of that. That's... It's so... I've been distracted by you all being down bad. I understand to a point, but the biting and stepping, no. We like hugs. Hugs and, dare I say it, hand-holding. And my fucking stream just gets taken down. Banned for fucking obscene materials. I want to be able to play with my phone, but I can't because my phone's plugged in so that this shit works. So I assume that's how far back the delay is. Because I just now there noticed I did the thing. You have note. You're not wrong. I do believe I've mentioned Celan about 4 times and Mitru probably about 8 times already. And we've been here for 40 minutes. Yeah, it was a Land Illustrious thing. It was one of those things where like, yeah, I don't like this thing. Well, it's a good thing that this happens, and I'm like, what the fuck? Why would you? Why? Why? Rude ass. Again, it's when it's people who think that they're helping. Also, I didn't even read what fucking Will wrote. Jesus Christ. Distracted by spoilers. I still wouldn't be into her stepping on me. I just wouldn't stop it if it happened. It's really weird talking about it in public, because that's a real human being. Dragon. You know what I mean. It's not like Mitru, where that's just... That's just pixels. It's weird when it's a person that, like, I know exists, and could theoretically stumble onto this, and be like, cool, a fucking weirdo, and then she'd do, like, a adorable laugh, and I'd be like, worth it. So... What does the playbacks actually mean? Total number of times the video is loaded, including page refreshes and change of camera angle. This number does not increase when a viewer switches resolution. So either there's been a bunch of people dipping in and out, being all quiet in the background like sneaky Susans, or y'all just been refreshing the thing or something like that. I don't know. YouTubers live in the weird nebulas between reality and anime. They really do. Again, like, that's why I have, like, her and Kiara and stuff on my, on, like, my chart and stuff. Because, like, it is a character to a point. Like, I mean, obviously there's a lot of real humanity in there as well, so, I don't know. It's I don't know, it's complicated. It's weird. I can't pretend for a second, that I do not have the fiercest fucking crush on that girl, but yeah. I still need to watch that fucking Bunny Girl Senpai movie. What is wrong with me? Useless. Positively useless. That's me. Captain Useless. That's me. Yes, sir. I'm talking like this for the rest of the video. It's not a video, it's a stream. But it will be a video when it's done. Okay, I'm gonna stop doing that now. God, I need to get my eyes done. I just don't want to interact with people. I don't... Especially since, like, most of it would have to be... Like, it would have to be me setting it up myself. And I don't care if I'm 25. I don't want to. I don't want to adult. I refuse. Tried doing that at the dentist, and they got mad at me correctly because I didn't take care of my fucking teeth. And then I ignored them for a year. And almost died. Because I ignored them for a year and have not gone back. Shan's going into VTubing and will speak in high-pitched squeaky ooh voices from now on. Oh, don't you tempt me, Cyphus. I don't know if he can hear me in here. I haven't really talked about it too much, but I would like to. I would legitimately like to do VTuber stuff. But again, there's a lot of hurdles in the way of doing that. But like legitimate. Like I've talked about it before, and as much as like I have built-in lore into this channel. Like I know exactly what my thing would be, who I would be, what my name would be, why I would do. Like I have the whole goddamn thing. But yeah, like the problems would be commissioning everything and having the internet capable of actually doing anything with it. Obviously, you could do just videos, YouTuber style or VTuber style, but Callie is absolutely worth simping for. I agree. Apparently, my brain agrees with me more than I do. My subconscious apparently is a really big fan of Callie. I mean, my... Uh-oh. It's warning me about my bitrate. Oh, God. But, like, my beautiful cartoon self can have facial hair, too, Zach. It's all good. Botan and the Hollow ID girls are all wonderful. You cannot go wrong with any of them. The Laleon and fucking... The whole of the squad is wonderful. Rene fucking destroys me for reasons I still don't fully understand. She's great. She's wonderful. I love her. And Ollie is a treasure. And Risu's voice. I can't do this. As soon as I start talking too much about everybody, I have that... I actually talk about this. I've recorded 2 VTuber videos that still need to come out. Which I have to now edit because, oh boy, I recorded them at an interesting time. And talked about some stuff that is a little out of date now. Fuck. So I need to edit those a little bit and adjust things before I can actually put them out. But I talked about it in the... Oh, I spit everywhere, too. These are 2 things I love doing the most, talking and spitting. I've been distracted. I got distracted. Stop looking at chat. I talked about it in the first video that hasn't fucking come out yet. But I have a horrible compulsion to give as much credit as physically possible to as many people as possible. So if I start mentioning people I like, anyone slightly tangentially related to them or their concept that they're pertaining to, I have to also give them credit and give them love as well. It's a fucking compulsion, and I hate it. It's like, oh, I really like Selene from Obsidia, and then I have this fucking immediate urge, like, I also need to talk about how Petra and fucking Rosemi are great. Oh god, I have to talk about how Lazulite is wonderful. Like, it's really bad. I don't know if maybe it's part of my OCD. It almost feels like it could actually be a part of that. And also, I really hate not giving people love. Like, you know me, I'm a super lovey-dovey motherfucker. So that sort of thing, that might be a part of it. But in that first video, I forgot to mention literally the entirety of Etheria. And I'm so mad. I'm so upset that I did. Okay, I'm back. Let me fucking catch up on chat a little bit. For me, it's Doggo. Oh, Dan. You know you fucking love it, you sassy bastard. Only reason to watch is for the high-def facial hair. I should just shave out of spot. I don't want to. I'm gonna go back to looking fat again if I shave. That I can't be doing that. From all the girl, Reina, are you betraying Flat Gang? Dude, that's the thing. Again, I don't always lean that direction, but when you find the right person that defies one's taste, it's something special. Again, Callie's the same way. That's not really my thing. However, my brain thinks it is. Like, pulls people in regardless. Find a way here anyway. Look at us and lose that process. It's the law of streaming. That sounds about right. Fauna and Mume and Muna and Pecora and Rain and Enna. And, yeah. That's how it goes. I'm all caught up now. That is how it goes. It's a clean 12:17 a.m. Fuck yeah. Thankfully, it's been really warm as of late, so that would mean there shouldn't be any fucking snow all over the goddamn place when I get to work, so that's good. Hopefully no flooded bathrooms this time. It's always something. That was the fun of last week. You gotta love working at a bar and then you just hear a lady walk on and go, there's water everywhere. Fucking what? Excuse me? What? Where? How? What? King cover win. Oh boy. These dulcet fucking tones. Oh my god, I can't sing at all. I'm so fucking tone deaf. I hate it because I love singing too. I love music. And I'm bad. I believe the term would be medium is premium, my good man. And I understand that. That or you walk both sides of the aisle like some sort of daredevil, if that's what you mean. Which, to be fair, I get it. Again, it's not so often that I find someone who's outside of that usual taste that really hits me, but every once in a while. It's really weird when it's a character I literally don't fucking know. I've never watched Sword Art Online. Why do I like Suga as much as I do? Don't know. No fucking clue. There's no reason that should be the way it is. And yet here I am. Simping constantly. Fairly often. It happens. Hip. Understandable. For the right hips. Fucking belly, though. Motherfucking midriff. Destroy me. Why? I don't know. Also, weirdly, kind of a thing for shoulders. Don't worry about it. I really don't know what that is, but it's kind of thing. Fingers. We've almost had an hour. That's neat. Yeah, again, man, I don't know it either. I don't understand. I just like her design. I know she's Cassandra Lee Morris, which is always a fucking win. But I don't know. Just one of those ones, I guess. Because at least like an Asuka from Evangelion, again, despite the fact I've never watched the show and I never will, at least like she fits into the general tastes of an individual such as myself. So you'd be like, I can kind of see that. Suga's just kind of a weird outlier. Maybe if I'm going to choose personally from ID girls, choose Risu because of the meme reference. A lot of ID meme ref. Risu's wonderful for the memes of it all. She's an absolute classic. Also, one thing I don't think I ever talked about with I don't know if I talked about it in that video or not, but it was interesting. Risu was one of the very first pardon me while I blink myself and remembering what the fuck I was talking about. Like one of the first Hololive people I actually watched before I realized really what Hololive even was. Like I didn't actually know she was in Hololive until later on. I was like, oh shit, it's that one random squirrel girl I found that one time. She's a part of this? So that was sweet. Fell in love with her ever since. Classic. One of the classic laughs. Ahoy! More new people. I like saying hi to new people. It's alright. Life's, well, I mean, it's okay. It's tolerant. It's real 50-50. It's not as bad as it was earlier in the week. Also, yeah, I'm sure there are people who would want me to watch Evangelion, but I feel like most people in my sphere at this point would realize, like, that's not a good idea. Like, you know me, that's a bad idea. Who do you think the closest thing to Michiru? God damn it, Dan. Do you mean in, like, a character that's similar to her? Like a VTuber that's similar to her? Or do you just mean, like, who would be, like, my second favorite character? Or person? It's actually really nice. I'm actually really enjoying this. Playing any new VN? No, I haven't touched a new VN. I haven't touched a VN since Grisaya. I'm bad. I was gonna say I would really like to play, and then I remembered, well, that's not a new VN, Shannon. That you can't be like, I would like to replay Kato Shoujo again, as accurate as it is. I would love to do that again, but yeah, I have not played any new VNs. HoloLive personality and all. I'd have to really think about that. I don't know who I would consider close to Michiru in HoloLive. I feel like I would offend somebody if I were to say, you're kind of like this total idiot from this one game. No, I love that total idiot. I cannot stress that enough. But I do feel like someone could take offense to that. Coco for life as well, yes. We shall never stop loving the queen. The boss, the chief, the fucking dragon. Woo. Elden Ring, we talked about this earlier. I'm not particularly big on Souls-likes, so I don't know if Elden Ring would necessarily be my thing. Again, maybe, because it does seem like it's a little different too. Kind of, but I still don't think it would necessarily be my thing. Is everyone just trying to bully me into watching Clannad? And I've watched like the first, I think, 5 minutes of Clannad. And went, this art style bugs me. And then just never... and then just never watch more of it. It was petty, I understand. I acknowledge the pettiness. But that was like, again, really early on when I was getting an anime. I was like, this is fucking old nonsense. I want to watch... I want to watch something else. And then I started watching like fucking Sakura So and fucking Lull in the Sea and shit. 30 hours and you wouldn't like it. Yeah, I don't know. Your first Souls game and I'm absolutely enjoying it. Well, I'm glad you're digging it. And it's not like, and if I get the chance, it's entirely possible I'll give it a try. I gave Dark Souls a try. I gave Code Vein a try. Again, Code Vein a decent amount of a try. Yeah, I don't know. it's definitely not something I could risk tossing $60 out on a. Maybe I'll like it. So eventually, if it gets cheaper or Game Pass or something like that, I consider trying it. I actually don't have Game Pass right now. Your boy's a broke bitch. Fingers feel like they need to crack, but they won't. Well, YouTube, I don't know how to fix that. I don't even know what that means. I appreciate you warning me about my bitrate, but I barely know what a bitrate is. Well, like a bitch rate. Ha! Got him. Yeah. Again, I don't think I've ever really heard Clanad ever get anything aside from its art style as far as complaints go. And even then, most people just generally go like, dude, it doesn't fucking matter. Who cares? Yeah, that's just a thing I would have to get over. And I'm sure I could. It's not like haven't watched things that aren't my particular, visual vibe and stuff. Watch it as a wee baby Dan. A wee itty bitty Dan. It's alright. Again, I do, I'm not against watching it. I'm not against watching it. Again, it would just be, I would just have to get over the art style. And also carve out proper time for it. Try to actually decide exactly, again, because you gotta be in a mood. You gotta be in a mood to cry. And I have not been in a particularly heavy mood to cry as for a solid minute. Hence all of the nothing on the channel. Hence me being useless. That'd be a thing too. If I ever got to be a VTuber, I have to commission fucking BGM and shit too. There's so many things. I do want to though. I'm not. I actually do want to play with that. But that would be the thing too. Is also on that topic is I wouldn't replace this. I wouldn't replace me because I've kind of made a decent bit of my thing is my stupid ass fucking face on camera and stuff. And I wouldn't want to wholly get rid of that if I did go that route. I would just do both. Continue watching some anime. You have a fucking fantastic day, Will. Enjoy whatever you're watching, whatever it is. Get it, my good sir. Get that shit. Yeah, Clan out. Yeah, because like it's a decent length show on its own, but also then there's After Story, right? Which I would have to imagine would be included in the you should watch this, especially since that's the main thing I hear more than anything else about needing to watch it. So, which I don't know how long that is, but I would imagine it's a decent little chunk of length as well. Almanac. What is an almanac again? An atlas is a list of is like a book of roads and stuff. An almanac's, an almanac just more like a book of facts. I don't know. 50 episodes, 25 for pre-after story, and 25 for after story. Yeah, so a decent run. Yeah, we're talking about as much of a commitment as Steins Gate was, so. Senpai Uzui. Oh, take care as well there, Dan. Much love, man. Thanks for dropping in. Again, this was a lot of fun. I've enjoyed getting to talk to you guys. It's actually been really enjoyable. It's made for a fun test because I didn't know if any of this shit was gonna work at all. So it's fun to get to play around with it a little bit and kind of attempt to get used to the idea a smidge. Cause fucking. See, now the problem with that, my good sir, is I don't fully even know what the fuck that means. So you're offering me something that I don't understand the value of. So also, isn't tier 3 subs like Twitch? They got memberships. I should do memberships. I have no justification for doing them. I do not deserve memberships, but I should do it. That would be the smart business thing to do, even if it is the I don't deserve them thing to do as well. What do I even do for them? There's like, so that's the thing is too, is like with any of that sort of stuff is like I feel like I can never, even if I could just do the fucking like normal release of content, which we clearly have fucking proven I can't. But like even if you do that, fucking I can't give shit for like bonus stuff. Some of this is gone on Patreon. I don't know how the fuck anyone is still on Patreon for me. You all are beautiful, amazing souls and are so sweet. I was gonna say I don't think anyone is in the chat right now who is, but I don't think that's actually accurate. Fuck, I'm an idiot. I feel like that's not accurate. Let me try and not make as much of an ass of myself as I like to do. What? No. I don't think so. Never mind. We're okay. We're okay. Let's start an OnlyFans. Oh yes. There's nothing more that anyone wants in this world than to see my titties. I understand. Look at me. I will do that. I'll totally do that, but only for my VTuber self. Because do all the porn you want of that. I don't give a fuck. It's a fucking cartoon. Oh yeah, it might be a little uncomfortable. You know what I mean. I feel like that wouldn't work. Because I feel like you could just get the porn free and easy anyway. Not that anyone would want that in the first... Anyway, let's just move on from this topic. This is not good. What fucking time is it? Okay. Yeah. I can still do an hour, 20 minutes or so. 20 minutes of nonsense. Of just picking up quarters and putting them down again. I'm sure it's gotta be weird. It's gotta be weird. Like, at least with... It's actually funny. I was gonna fucking do a message in the fucking VTuber chat earlier about how Hanamakia is just fucking built different because of fucking just making porn of herself. She just doesn't give a fuck. She's wonderful. I love Hannah. It's interesting thing to see today. But anyway, what I was trying to say is like I have to imagine that's weird. At least writing the band line. Yeah. Fucking miracle. But at least with the VTuber thing, you have again, you at least have that kind of like small layer of separation of the cartoon character themselves, the anime being the waifu, the husbando. But again, it is also weird, like when I'm talking about like the acknowledging that Selene destroys me. It's weird because there's a whole ass human there too. It's weird. I was literally thinking about it earlier today, like how I would feel about that sort of thing. I don't know. I don't think it would bother me too much, just because again there is that layer of separation. Yeah, fucking Hachima dove into that shit. She does not give a fuck. She does not care. The girl's actively trying to get YouTube to fucking strike her, and Susan knows better. Not to fuck around with that. Yeah, I don't know. It is also weird because I've also. It is weird, especially like even as a dude. I've had the occasional like weird comment on YouTube or something like that. Especially when I was a little on the younger side when I was starting YouTube stuff. It's weird. It's really weird to have someone say something a little off about you. And some people are a lot less vague about it. Some people are really fucking descriptive and vocal about their opinions of certain things. Fuck, you've heard some of the shit I've said. But like, I don't know. Yeah, I think I wouldn't have a problem with it. From that point. The thing that I think would potentially be really weird would be shipping and or like pairing up people in that art. Like whether I knew the other person or not, like I that seems weird to me, but also I haven't ever experienced that. The closest I ever got was the fucking commission fucking my boy gave me from birthday or whatever, which was just fucking it was me with fucking it was Michiru and Weiss. It was a cute little piece of art. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah. It's interesting to think about. I do think from like an artistic perspective and all stuff like that, I am in favor of it. But I would totally understand why someone would absolutely not be in favor of it. I guess we'll see. Maybe or something. I don't fucking know. I do appreciate that my phone was held up this much throughout the whole thing. It's early in the month, though, so I'm sure it'll get worse progressively throughout the month because fucking phone people suck. Anyway, YouTube is one of those things that the real versus anime nebulas hurts a lot since people don't see the problem with it. Yeah. Like, again, it can be fun if everyone is involved with it and is having a good time, but it's also really easy to take too far. And it's very easy to take something that is just for fun and for the sake of a meme or something like that, and sneeze. Do that and take it and make it a Shannon sneezing compilation. Oh my god. But yeah, like it's I think back to like Kiara and the Takamori stuff. Obviously she played with it a lot, especially earlier on, but there was eventually to a point like, yeah, we can also kind of back up on that a little. Don't take it too fucking seriously, guys. Like, we're having fun, but I also don't want to be locked exclusively into this fucking thing here, so yeah. And then there's stuff too, which is just like, if you have two people that just flat out do not have anything like that for each other, period, whatsoever, and don't like that, that can be really fucking weird. Yeah. So yeah, something you gotta play with, like, fucking Bay and Iris, the Bayrus of it all, have popped off a lot recently. But that's one of those things where, like, yeah, they're having a lot of fun with it, so it's okay to play around with that, within reason, of course. It's good for the fans. It would be totally fun, but a lot of people take it too far and try to force the expectation on the person. Absolutely. And that's not cool. Like, some people take shit just way too fucking seriously. Like, you're literally watching people with fucking anime avatars, dude. You've got to relax to a like, we're here to have fun in the end. And so, yeah. I actually really like getting to talk like this. It's a lot of fun. Because I already love running my goddamn mouth so much when I'm in a video and stuff like that, but actually having people to bounce off of is nice. It's cool. It's fucking rad-tastic, broski. I don't know what that was, but I hated it. I bought Oreos today. Is taking every fucking fiber of self-control in my body not to just eat all the goddamn Oreos and the Doritos and the fucking... I got fucking sweet onion goddamn kettle chips. You fat fuck. Also got stuff for the same kind of soup that I made last week, because it's just so fucking delicious. I love making it. So good. It was probably terrible for you. It's so fucking oily, but God, it's delicious. Because I had a bunch of leftover veg and stuff, so I could just redo that basically. I got that. I got Kung Pao chicken stuff I would like to try. I think that'll be fun. I got fucking some stuff for salad. Got more shrimp, so I could maybe do more scampi stuff, or I could put the shrimp in the salad. I have a bunch of fucking eggs I haven't goddamn used, and I should probably use those sooner rather than later. Kind of wanted to do chicken salad again this week. I was like, but I didn't. But I was like, I didn't. That was what happened. I was like, I gotta buy fucking mayo. And apparently that was a step too far. I was like, mayo? I can't do that. That's illegal. fucking Smokies too. Oh yeah, little mini sausages, bitch. Throw that in barbecue sauce, which I didn't fucking buy. Didn't think about that. But I got that Kung Pao sauce. That won't be fucking weird. Probably terrible. I bet you actually would be pretty fucking good. Shrimp 2, maybe I'll do some scamping too long. The fucking stuff I made last week, like I made it twice, because they gave me twice as much fucking shrimp that I fucking needed. But first time I was like, this is all right, but it needs a little work, and that was kind of the way it was the last time I done it too. But then the fucking one I did later, like a day or two after, fucking perfection, son. That was amazing. Like everything was, just fucking delicious. Little fucking like little cherry tomatoes, fucking shrimp, parm, olive oil, wee bit of butter, some fucking nudes. It was delicious. And definitely not healthy, but fucking tasty as hell. It's really fucking easy today. It's really delicious. You should try it when you get the chance. What did you make, Zach? Is this a meme? Is this somehow a sex thing? Is this a euphemism of some kind? I can't trust you. I can't trust that your answer is just not pussy. I can't trust that that's not the answer. Or knowing you, feet. That is also the great thing about being on stream is I can embarrass you to the public instead of just in the Discord. I say embarrass. You're proud of you. I know. We should be proud of what we're into here, man. Like me. I'm very into Selene. It's so bad. It's so bad. She is the wallpaper on my computer. She is my lock screen. And there's a concerningly questionable one that is my home screen on my phone. Instant ramen, boy. I got so much fucking chicken ramen down there. Which is terrible because it's not my preferred fucking flavor. But it's pork and oriental. Like those, or soy sauce, depending, it's the same thing. But like those are the... That's the shit, right? That's that really good. And it's gotta be Maruchan or whatever the fuck that goddamn brand is. Fucking Nissin? Get that shit out of here. Nissin? I don't know how you fucking pronounce it. Get them out of here. Nonsense. The worst. Their noodles are whack. Even I feel embarrassment sometimes, you know. Do you really? Just at least Alpaca's not here. Again, I can't express enough. That man has been a saint for like a year now. It's been really weird. It's very strange. I was very used to him being an excessively lewd individual, and then he just like, no, I guess I'll be a sweet, innocent summer bean. And everyone keeps telling me he's still funky fresh, and yet I haven't seen it. He does it completely away from my sight. It's like he knows that I mean, I've told him before, so he definitely knows. But that's not the point. I'm being summoned in the VTubers of it all. Oh. Jesus Christ, Zach. Okay. Oh my god, I watched so much of fucking Selene's last bento stream. It's so fucking cute. Oh my god, how is it possible that she is that goddamn adorable? I hate it, but I love it. Try some bad dirt on you. Don't mention it here. Don't give anyone more ammunition against you, good sir. If you truly have any sort of embarrassment, you gotta stop giving everyone the go-ahead to be like, well, here's all the things you can bully me on. But you might be into that now that I think about it. Damn, almost won. I mean, it was close. It was pretty fucking close to a heart attack. There was an attack upon my heart. I'll tell you that. That was very cute. So fucking adorable, dude. It's ridiculous. Yeah, I figured you'd be into it. I figured you're a fan of the bully. Again, just conversations that have been seems pretty on brand. I haven't charged my headphones, I just realized, before work. Probably going to want to do that. I have a backup, but I don't like the backups. They're way more expensive, but I don't like them. I mean, they're good to have, but they're like earbuds instead of these. I fucking love these. These were like $20, and they're amazing. And they've lasted forever, and they slightly mangle my ears, but other than that, they're fantastic. Also, for anyone who didn't know, which is most of you because you don't fucking know me outside of YouTube and stuff, but I live my life in headphones. Like, everywhere I go, everything I do, I have my headphones on and I'm listening to something. Because life is better with a fucking soundtrack. Life itself is boring and shit. It's a conversation that's on your channel forever now. I could just private or delete this. I won't. Because I want to bully you. But I could just private or delete it. That's what I did to the other one. Mangled half a frame a second bullshit. I wonder if this will show me how many unique viewers have showed up. Because I have to imagine there's probably a decent number of people who've just jumped in the background to be like, what the fuck is this nonsense? It's like, oh, it's just the idiot talking to himself like a freak. But be weird if they were thinking that, considering they've been probably following the channel. I'd be curious to see how many people have dropped in. I really appreciate everyone who has dropped in and said hi and stuff. And if you haven't, that's cool too. Like, seriously, I have, like, the fact that you're there means something, man. I do like getting to meet people, though. I may have social anxiety like a motherfucker, but I'm also a really lovey-dovey motherfucker. You know me. There's been a few number of people checking out. People have been very generous with the love. Thank you, everyone. I love you. I'm sorry I haven't been fucking around. Well, I've been fucking around, alright, but like... we would give you Kent once the VOD is... I would imagine so. Because, yeah, it gives me, like, concurrent viewers, but I don't know how accurate that is all the time. It gives me, like, the chat rate and stuff, which is kind of interesting, like, how consistent chat's going, playbacks, average watch time. About 3 minutes. Seems people can mostly put up for about fucking 3 minutes of my bullshit, and they're like, get me the fuck out of here. We just recommended scrolling came up. That was. I'm really glad. I'm glad I got to talk to you. I appreciated that. Enable auto start. That seems like a horrible idea. Who would do that? This is how you get caught humming or singing along a funny tune while your loading thing is going up or something like that. Oh, I don't even want to fucking think about how you would put together any of that. Oh, that just seems so complicated. Oh no. You can establish 360 video on here. That's interesting. I bet you'd have to have the fucking 360 camera, but, you know. There was so much good goddamn fan art of the new starters, man. They're just so fucking cute. Just chatting streams usually have less consistent viewing rates because topics that people are interested in come and go, unless people are just there for the person themselves. I would imagine so. I could very much see the cases. Like, I usually, like, I don't often stick around for stuff like that too terribly much. Though, especially, like, when I'm at work or something like that. Again, like, I talked about it earlier with Selene and her bento stream. Holy fuck, that is really nice sometimes for just kind of surviving. I'm just mopping, and hearing her in the background. Oh, hey-oh, how you doing? Welcome. We got more people up in here. I like that, even though we're gonna have to stop soon, which is a bummer. I will have to, because I will have to start getting ready. Work is quick approaching. Like VTuber chatting streams, you'll see, just go all over the. God damn it! As I said, I have work soon. I think I just fucked my hip up when I like didn't even do anything. I just lightly floated away from onto my bed and somehow fucked my hip up. I'm useless. I'm so bad. It's all broken. I actually kind of like the way I have my mic set up. If it actually works here, I might keep it over there. It's actually terrible, I just realized, because it's literally blocking the chat that I'm... I love this. It's terrible. But normally that wouldn't be an issue for like reactions and stuff. Right, was the alarm actually hearable and shit? It's fucking traumatic. I picked that alarm because it was the most gentle and like relaxing when I first got it. It is the most traumatizing shit every time I hear that. Thankfully, I never need to like have an alarm to wake me up to go to work or anything like that. I'm always just up. I also have a weird. I'm a fucking time wizard. I don't know if you've heard this before. I have a eerie. I mean, it's not an eerie thing. It's an actual phenomenon. It's your internal clock. You get used to it and stuff. You're like, well, I know that I need to get up around this time, so my body is fucking preconditioned to try and get me into that. So all of that time wizard shit's bullshit. That's just a normal thing that happens to humans. But like, yeah, usually I'd wake up just before my alarm goes off. Like some kind of witch. I used to always get it, Like when I was in like middle school and high school and stuff, I would always wake up like right before someone would knock on my door to come and get me up. And it was somehow more upsetting. This is the second time you've mentioned being a psychopath, and I mean, acknowledging it is the first step, my boy. Pretty sure my alarm does scale over time too. It eventually just goes like, "Hey, turn me off. Hey, I'm gonna keep getting louder." Is that a puzzle I have to solve to shut it? I was about to say, what are you, a masochist? Forgot who I was talking to. Yes. I do believe so. I will go for another 7 minutes or so, and then I will have to call it so that I can get ready for work. But, yeah. Again, this has been so much fun, guys. I really do appreciate you all joining me here today. On this fine summer's eve. It's not summer. Want one of these fancy light alarms. Works fine, mostly because I'm awake anyway. Huh. Sounds cool. Is it purely visual then, and not like audio? Or is it? I would imagine a mixture of both, maybe. I'm the hyper-aware type that does nothing to fix it if it's. Just in case you hadn't noticed. Oh yeah. You should just change your name to that one guy who is a masochist. You stop fucking changing your goddamn name in my Discord, so I'm constantly forgetting who the fuck you are. Thankfully, you have the same goddamn one on here. So I can... I'm like, oh, it's Zach. Every other fucking weekend, there's some random schmo in my goddamn Discord, and I'm like, who the fuck is this? And oh, it's... Never mind. Assumed we'd been infiltrated. It's just the goon again. But you're Argoon, so... An Argoonian? I like the lizard people. You can have both and radio too, but just the simulated sunrise is enough for me. Right on. I can imagine I can imagine that being a thing. I don't really know how well I react to light necessarily, because I used to like literally sleep with my lights on when I was younger, and like I would and still often always have all of my fucking shit running. So I don't know. I will strike you if your goddamn name changes, Zach. Sir Zachary, if you do, I'll ban the shit out of you. I won't, but I'll judge you. Some of them would have taken an ice diver. This is definitely not summer. Hey man, it's summer somewhere. I think that's how it works, right? Australia, how you doing? Well, I'm definitely ready for fucking winter to be over here, man. Goddamn Montana. You crazy bitch. Worst part is it's gonna get real fucking hot, and that's gonna be worse. And that fan's gonna be really fucking important. It's not just gonna be I need to have it in my ears or I'll freak the fuck out. And it'll be like, I need to have it or I'll die. If I have to work, today is free. So I'm still in bed right now. I know. I slept. No, it wasn't today. That was yesterday. I haven't slept at all today. Shit. I forgot that was the whole thing. It was gonna be pain. At least I'm very awake at the moment, so that's nice. I'm sure, like, as soon as I get to work, I'll be like, I'm ready to work, and then just fall asleep into a mock bucket. So it'll be great. I just smacked the shit out of my thumb on this chair. It's below freezing here right now. Rough. We're sitting at 38 at the moment. So we're not too far off. But Been one of the worst winters for us in many years. I love the cold, but I'm ready for it to be over. I definitely get that. It hasn't been like it would have been, I think it was like 2 years ago now. It was fucking brutal here. And the last two have been pretty generous. It's been really off and on this year. Last year was like just super warm. It was weirdly, I mean, weirdly is, but we're destroyed. The planet's fucked. But like it was extremely warm. Here it's been real fucking up and down. But yeah, that other year before, oh, it was awful. I do not envy it snowing again. I'm gonna need it to not do that. At least not while I work this week. Sorry, other janitor. But it's, you can take that shit. That'd be fantastic. Now I'm fucking yawning. God damn it. I just fucking said. Okay. It's fine. I'm only furious. You guys want to see if Shannon can rage. Actually, I think I'm gonna head out. Thanks for chatting with us. Good luck at work. See you later. Take care, Zach. Seriously, thanks for hanging out with us. Again, I think I'm gonna have to drop it right here too. So yeah, I don't know how many people are here. It says 3. I don't know if I can trust it. It's lying to me, but that actually makes sense. There would literally be the 3 of you in the chat right now. Yeah, thank you guys for stopping in and hanging out with me while I tested this out. I would like to be able to do this more, even if it's just kind of an every once in a while thing. Even if I have nothing to fucking add, but let's just talk, because Shannon wants to hear himself talk, because he's a goddamn narcissist. Then it'd be fun, or we could have maybe more focused topics, or fun shit, maybe. I don't know. I'll do a Bentoth stream. It'll be great. There was a part of me that did think about trying to do something like that eventually, but I don't know. Do the VTuber thing first. Anyway. So yeah, thank you to everyone who dropped in. I love you guys. Thank you for being so sweet to me. And for putting up with my bullshit on the channel. If you happen to randomly stumble in and watch this from the future, weird choice, but thank you for stopping in too. This was a lot of fun. Anyway, again, I love you all. I'm gonna go ahead and end it there, I think. How do I do this? There's a big end stream. There's a giant red button that says fucking stop. So I'll press that. Yeah, take care, everyone. I will talk to you all later. Toos those lemons, everybody. Bye-bye. I still have an incredibly brutal crush on Selene. Ooh.